We can go ahead and get started. Feel free to slide to the back of your chair. We'll spend a few moments just getting centered, going inward. So feeling your legs uncross, your body uncross, your feet on the floor, seat in the chair. Becoming aware of your body, what's here for you in your body today. The tension, the non-tension, the movement, the non-movement. Maybe feeling a sense of slowing down as your body comes closer to stillness. And as you do so, just check in with yourself. How are you feeling energetically today? Maybe you feel tired. Maybe you feel hyper, wound up. Not judging that state, just aware of it. And then, of course, checking in with your mind. How is your mind doing today? And of course, in all of this awareness, just accepting yourself as you are. Compassion for your current state of being, perfectly imperfect. And also letting yourself arrive here for this practice of chair yoga. And so with that, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. And allowing your eyes to open, bringing yourself back to the space around you. And then go ahead and slide forward, as always, to the edge of your seat and have your feet and knees about hip width apart, heels stacking underneath, sitting nice and tall. Good. So we're going to start with some spinal extensions. So interlacing your fingers in front of you. Go ahead and press your palms away from you and go ahead and reach on up and overhead. Good. Now, once you're here, give a good press up through the palms with a big inhale, big stretch like you just woke up, and then keep the arms overhead. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, then inhale, pressing up again, big length. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Again, pressing up, inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders. We'll do two more. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, release. One more time, push up. And then exhale, relax the shoulders and release your arms on down. Good. All right. Doing a bit more work to extend the spine and hopefully help to wake us up a little bit. I'll ask you to take your left arm up and overhead, and then with your right hand, reach up and grab hold of your wrist and traction the arm upward first. Good. Now, once you have a good handle here, tractioning, gently tilt the rib cage to the right. Just the rib cage, not the entire upper body. And then think about grounding your left hip bone back onto the chair. Good. Now, sometimes when we come into this pose, the left shoulder will start to round down. Try to avoid that by pulling the shoulder back as you arc gently to the right. And we're breathing. Good. Please sit back up and release the arms. Take a moment, letting blood flow return to the extremities. And then we'll do the other side. So right arm reaches up, reach up and grab the wrist. Traction upward first. Really create that length on the right side of your body. And after a breath or two, gently tilt the rib cage to the left, ground your right hip, and pull the right shoulder back. Good. Staying for about 3 to 4 deep breaths here. That big length on the right side of your body. Good. Then inhale, sit back up and release the arms down. Good. Feeling sensation. Good. So we're going to do a spinal flex exercise right now, and it's a little bit different than what we normally do. Normally we open up and we round. The same movement's happening in the spine, but we're doing something different with the arms, and there's an opportunity to make it a bit more vigorous if you want to. So I'll turn diagonally for this one. You're going to bring your hands on top of your shoulders like this, all right? And for now, the upper arm is parallel to the floor. Good, nice and tall spine. We'll start slow. With your inhale, roll the shoulders back and open the chest and look up. Then exhale, roll the elbows forward, look and look down. It's like you're trying to knit the elbows toward one another. Then inhale, open up again, and exhale, round again. And just keep moving between these two extremes for now at a steady pace as you start to open up this part of the body. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding. Now, if you would like to make this more vigorous, and that is really at your own discernment, you can go twice as fast. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, if you really want to go for it, you can make it fast again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Going for another 30 seconds or so. If you are going quickly, start to slow it down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Coming to a neutral spine, relax the arms. Close the eyes for a moment and just feel. Feeling sensation. If you're moving more vigorously with that one, you might also notice a kind of a clearing or a quietness to the mind. And then letting the eyes open, bringing yourself back. A little more vigorous. That's okay. We're going to do a similar exercise now with the arms, and similar that we can start slow and move more quickly if you'd like to. All right. So starting off slow, go ahead and bring the hands back on tops of the shoulders. I promise I'll give your arms a break later. And then you're going to inhale, twist to your right, and then exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, twist to the right, exhale, left. In right, out left. In right, out left. In right, out left. Try to keep the upper arms parallel to the floor if you can. In right, out left. In right, out left. Now you can keep going at a steady pace here. If you'd like to, you can go twice as fast. In right, out left. In right, out left. If you really want to go for it, you can make it even faster. In right, out left. In right, out left. 30 more seconds. If you're going quickly, start to slow it down. In right, out left. In right, out left. Good. Unwinding to center, release the arms. Again, close the eyes and feel. Especially if you were moving quickly, just notice what sensation comes up for you. And then allowing the eyes to open. Please interlace your fingers, press your palms away from you, and take your arms up and overhead. And just give a nice big press up. Reach through the whole body. Reach, 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 reach. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the arms and fall down over your thighs. And release the head. The chin dropping in toward your throat. Good. With your next inhale, go ahead and bring yourself back up to a nice tall seat. That one helps to wake you up a little bit. So I'm going to be moving closer to the camera, but you can stay seated in your chair. It's just easier to demonstrate the next couple of exercises if I'm a bit closer to you. Just also closer to my glass of water, so I'm going to hydrate. Okay, so we've done this one before in this class, but I'll demonstrate it nonetheless. What we'll be doing is called a head pull, where you bring one hand to the opposite side of your head and you draw it down. And it's tempting when you do this to really pull on the head. Don't do that. It's really easy to overstrain the neck here, and I don't want you to hurt yourself. So instead, you're just going to put about 5 pounds of pressure, which is not that much, onto the head and let gravity do most of the work. All right? So go ahead and take your right arm up and overhead, holding on to the left side of your head. Just gently guide your right ear towards your right shoulder. Let your left arm hang down heavy. Again, just about 5 pounds of pressure. And we'll take some deep breaths here. Breathe. Good. Carefully releasing the head, coming back up. Beautiful. Now we'll do the other side. So bringing your left hand up and over, holding onto the right side of your head. Hard to do that with a headset on. And then just gently pull the head to the left ear to left shoulder, right arm hanging heavy, and breathing here. And just a couple more breaths. And then gently release, bring the head back up. Beautiful. Longer necks now. Wonderful. So this next exercise we'll do, I call it eye stretching. We can stretch the eyes, first of all. And it's a great one to do if you have tension headache, if you have a headache behind your eyes, can even sometimes be helpful with migraines. So what you'll be doing is opening your eyes as wide as you can and looking in specific directions as I guide you, okay? Whatever you do, even when you're looking down with the eyes, try to keep them as wide as you can, which will be hard enough, but we'll make it work together, okay? So opening your eyes nice and wide, look to your upper right corner, upper right. Keep the eyes open, look at your lower left. lower left. Keep the eyes open, upper left. Breathe. Lower right. Breathe. Look straight up. Look straight down. Keep the eyes open. Look far to the right, far to the left. Cross your eyes if you can. Squeeze them shut. Relax the squeeze. Allow the eyes to open. We'll do that again. Eyes nice and wide. Upper right, lower left. Keep the eyes open. Upper left, lower right, up, down, right, left, cross, squeeze, relax. All right, so we're going to do just one more of that, but this time I'm sure, let me back up, sorry. One of those directions that we went in, I'm imagining felt a little bit more sensitive, a little more tender, like it just needed a bit more attention, a little more time. So I want you to bring your eye gaze back into that direction that feels important and stay for about 3 to 4 breaths. All right. So opening your eyes as wide as you can again. And if you need to explore where that was, you can look around a bit. And once you find it, look in whatever direction that is for you. Okay. Nice and wide. Find it. If there's more than one, just pick one and you can always go back to the other one later. And then breathe. One more breath. And then squeeze the eyes shut. Relax the squeeze. And slowly open your eyes. Okay. Might take a moment for the eyes to readjust after that one. So just be patient with yourself. Again, that's a good one to do. You can probably feel the tension kind of being released around the eye socket, the back of the eye, and maybe other parts of the head as well. So add that to your day if you'd like to. So we're gonna do some work for our wrists next, and I call these finger flourishes. Great to do just if you have like sensitive carpal tunnel, if you are having a little bit of arthritis in your hands or wrists. It just helps to create some mobility and also sometimes some strength as well. And it's a little complicated, so try not to think about it too much. So if you extend both arms forward, identify your pinkies. Your pinkies are going to fold in, followed by the other fingers and your thumbs as you turn your wrist upwards. Then extend the pinkies, open back out, flourish outward. Good. Flourish in, flourish out, flourish in, flourish out. Just do your best. Flourish in, flourish out. Letting the pinkies kind of guide the movement. You might already feel some sensitivity in the wrists and forearms. Fingers in, fingers out, fingers in, fingers out, fingers in, fingers out. Again, if you think about it too much, it actually gets harder. Just kind of flow. Fingers in, fingers out. Good. And then stop. You can relax your arms down for a moment. Now, we've technically gone in one direction, leading with the pinkies. Now we have to go in the other direction, leading with the thumbs. So again, trying to think about it too much. But extending your arms forward, maybe have the fingers closed first, like kind of a fist, and then open the thumb, first finger, second finger, third, fourth. Bring the thumb in, and then follow. Thumb guides the movement. Thumbs out, thumbs in, thumbs out, thumbs in, thumbs out, thumbs in. Breathe. Thumbs out, thumbs in, thumbs out, thumbs in. Just a little bit longer. Good. And then relax the arms. Cool. Keep facing forward. I'm just turning sideways for demonstration. Take your right arm straight forward, palm, fingertips up, I should say. And then externally rotate the hand outward, so following the pinky, so the fingers point more toward the ground. Then with your hand, your left hand, reach up to the base of the knuckles and just give the hand a pull, tug it toward you, and extend through the wrist. And that's all gentle movement. You don't have to force the hand back uh, too much. And then feel the forearm stretch. Breathe. Good. And then carefully release. And we'll do the other side. Left arm extends forward. Externally rotate the hands so the fingers point more downward. Reach up at the base of the fingers and give it a tug, extending through the wrist. The arm is parallel to the floor here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. And then bend the elbow, release. Part, I guess, three for this forearm wrist exercise. Extend your right arm forward again. And this time, just drop the hand down, fingers toward the floor. With your other hand, reach up the base of the knuckles again and give a tug, extending through the wrist. Feeling the top of the forearm stretch this time. In about 30 seconds or so. Good. Then go ahead and bend the elbow, release. One more side to do. Extend the left arm, drop the fingers straight down, reach up the base of the fingers and give a tug. And breathe. About 10 more seconds or so. And release. Good. Now just shake your hands around a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Maybe out to the side, maybe overhead. Just shaking it around for a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing the hands down. All right. Good job. So we're going to spend the last few minutes we have together in meditation as always. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair and make yourself comfortable as we go inward once again. And as the eyes close, of course, being aware of sensation, which might be first pulled toward the arms and hands after that last series. Just noticing what's here. And then I'd like you to become aware of the feeling of your breath at the back of your throat. The feeling of the breath at the back of the throat. And gently constrict the back of your throat, the glottis, just slightly so that your breath becomes audible. It's like a soft snore. And allow yourself to hear the sound of your breath, this audible breath, slowing down your breath and calming your mind and your body, your energy. And feel this breath inviting in a sense of ease to your system. And then with this exhale, let go of the audible breath and feeling yourself a bit more grounded, a bit more embodied. And take your time as you take a deeper, fuller breath now. Bring the palms together and rubbing them together, creating heat. And taking the heated palms over your eyes. And brushing gently over the top of your head and down your neck, bringing yourself back to the space around you.